Divine Greetings Masters, once more. It's Madhu Soni here, welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. So, very warm welcome, Masters, and thank you so much for joining. So, without further ado, let us give our gratitude to the Masters and let us start our session. So, with great respects, regards, and gratitude to all the divine beings, to all the Masters from all the realms, world, and kingdom. We are very, very grateful to all the spiritual angelic astral masters, ascended masters, Param Guru Mandali masters, Saptrishi Mandal masters, to all the Siddhas, teachers, healers, mentors, and gurus, and our great grandmaster, Pitamaha Brahmrishi Subhash Patri Sir, Mahavatar Babaji, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and Father Universe, Sun, Moon, and constellations. We are very, very thankful, grateful, and we feel blessed to be in the presence of the masters. The masters are always surrounding us, guiding us, protecting us, and safeguarding us against all evil. Thank you, masters, for helping us and protecting us, safeguarding us, and also sharing your divine wisdom and knowledge, and also helping us connect with your consciousness, keeping us connected. You have given us so much in our lives with abundance and prosperity, unconditional love, compassion, and kindness. Dear Masters, we ask you to help us align with the soul plan and purpose and also align us with the highest timelines of our soul journey and life journey. May we come to know about our truth. May we know who we are, why we are here, and what is our purpose. And may we speak our truth to not only us, but also others and accept the same. Thank you so much, Masters. Keep us in alignment and help us always get connected to the right energies, right potentialities, right success, right people, and right places at the right time. May we get present with the right opportunities at the right time and right places. And may we achieve the right things in our lives. Thank you so much, Masters. Thank you, everyone. So, as you all know, today we are going to do Maktub, page number 116. And so I'm going to share the screen with you all. So, one second, let me just share. If people who are, if you all know that, yes, we were doing Maktub. Maktub is a story written by Paulo Coelho. And Paulo Coelho Master has not only written this wonderful, moral, the parables, basically, in the story in the form of parables, but he has also written Warriors of Light, and he has also written The Alchemist. Okay. So sharing the screen at this time with you all. Here it is. Yeah. So this is the front page of Maktub Masters. Okay. So this is the front page of Maktub. I'm in the front page, and now we are gonna do 116 page number today. And so, okay. So this is a poem by Langston Hughes. So I'm in no way trying to say anything about any racial discrimination, nothing. It's just whatever is written, I'm just reading it, okay? So here, Master Paulo Coelho has written something about Langston Hughes, and he has written The Negro Speaks of Rivers. So here he says, I have known rivers. I have known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of human blood in human veins. My soul has grown deep like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans, and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like the rivers. So this is maybe the story in the form of a parable, masters, but it's like a poetry, a song that I believe the author of this parables poetry, I would say, is actually talking about the rivers and how from how long whatever had been. So Langston Hughes is basically an American poet, masters. And I'm gonna show you so that you all understand what I'm talking about. Let me share this. Yeah, this is see. He's a social activist masters. He was born in February 1, 1901 in Joplin, Montana. And he died on May 22, 1967. So basically in this month itself, masters, the last month basically, May. And he was a stuyvesant he had a stuyvesant polyclinic, I think in that place where he died. I think that was the thing. 1 second. Yeah. So he is this master. Langston Hughes was a central figure in the Harlem Renaissance, the flowering of black intellectual, literary, and artistic life that took place in 1920s in a number of American cities. So he was an American poet and he was a novelist, he was a playwright, and he was a social activist also who became one of the leading voices of the Harlem Renaissance. So more can be, I believe more can be seen. He was from, so his whole name was James Mercer Langston Hughes, was an American poet and social activist, novelist, playwright, and columnist from Joplin, Missouri, right? An early innovator of jazz poetry. So he used to write jazz poetry, early innovator, he says. Hughes is best, Hughes, you can say Hughes. Hughes is best known as a leader of the Harlem Renaissance, growing up in the Midwest. And so he became a prolific writer in the very early age. And so what he is very famous for, pioneering leader of the Harlem Renaissance and one of the earliest innovators of jazz poetry. Anyhow, so his most celebrated works is the one that we were reading was The Negro Speaks of Rivers. So what I said was that I am in no way discriminating anything. It is just what Langston Hughes has written about. And the topic of the poetry is The Negro Speaks of Rivers. I too and Harlem, famous for the line, "What happens to a dream deferred?" Right? So he is very much celebrated for vividly documenting the nuances of the Black experience, struggles for civil rights, and the perseverance of the working class. And he was also known as the people's poet. Unlike many intellectuals of his era, I believe you are all able to see what I'm sharing here. Hughes wrote in everyday language to make his work accessible to everyone. He was a versatile author. While he was best known for his poetry. He wrote prolifically across multiple genres, including plays, novels, autobiographies, and short story collection like the ways of white folks. So there is so much more to him, masters. It's not only that he had been a poetry or poet, I would say, but he has written many things. So this is the one that we are talking about, and he has written The Negro that speaks of the river, you know. So he is the one, masters, and there are different pictures of him across this platform at this time. And so the dream preferred. So poetry, this is one poetry is here. If you go like dreams, right? Let's see what it is written here. So hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. So this is one of the, it's just some, I'm taking something from here and there, Masters, just to show you all what he has written. And then this is another one, Mother to Son. So in another one, this is, well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it, and splinters and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor bare. But all the time I've seen a climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So, boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps, cause you finds it's kinder hard. Don't you fall now, for I see still going, honey. I see still climbing, and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Langston Hughes. So in this poem, the mother is saying to the son that the wherever you want to climb somewhere, you definitely are going to find sharp corners or hard corners, or there will be a lot of challenges in the form of tacks or nails, and it will not be easy, right? So there will be a lot of turnings and twistings, and to reach a landing also you have to have the turning corner. So there will be, before you turn and you have a good leaf, like you turn a new leaf in your life, you will find challenge. So mother is saying this to the son. And then, don't you step down on the steps, meaning, so don't you go back in your life, just don't give up, go, go forward, cause you find it's kind of hard, it's not easy, but don't you fall now. That's what she is saying. She's giving his son, sorry, her son, the strength. So because she says, for I see still going, because I see that you can still go, honey. I see, I'll see still climbing. And life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Life was not easy for me, but I never gave up, and you also never give up. That's what she's saying. Another one is the last one, I would say, this is the poem. I think there are many things. I'm not sure if I should. Uh, the Negro one, I'm not sure. What, this one? Let us see if that was the one. No, this is another one. But that's okay. I believe you all read the one, so I'm gonna go and yeah. So now this one is The Negro Speaks of Rivers by Langston Hughes. I have known rivers, he says. I have seen many rivers. I have known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of human blood in human veins. So the how you like how he is comparing, right? See the comparison and the metaphors that he's using basically. My soul has grown deep like the river. So his soul is very ancient. His soul is very deep, but also it's very ancient like the world and very ancient like the human blood in the human veins. So he says that I have bathed in the Euphrates. Euphrates is a river when dawns were young. So meaning, in many, how they say, many moons ago, as we say, right? So when the morning comes, before that also I was that young of my soul was there, who bathed in the Euphrates. I built my hut near the Congo. So he was there as like he was in another incarnation. His soul incarnated when it was the Congo River, the Congo area in the Nile. The so he had built that river. Sorry, he had built a hut there near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. So the hut basically and the river, the gushing sound or the river how it's flowing. So it actually lulls this soul to sleep. And who was that soul? Langston Hughes' soul. But was it Langston Hughes? Maybe it was not Langston Hughes, but it was, or Hughes, but it was somebody else in some other incarnation, but it was the same soul now who took birth as Langston Hughes. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. So he was also the one. He used to work for the pyramids, and he used to look upon the Nile, and his soul has incarnated in the time of pyramids also. So he had built the pyramids, he says. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans. So when Abraham Lincoln, they are saying about that, and when he went down to New Orleans, so there had been very much like colony set up and all those things. So Mississippi was singing, meaning the people who they were so happy about it, and also they were like, why do you sing? It can be a sad song, it can be a beautiful song, happy song, but the singing is basically, as they say, and I have seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. So the water might be muddy, but it because of the sunset, the water must have seemed very much golden. But actually, like as they say, muddy, it can be dark, dark. So the Mississippi River is maybe muddy river. You can make out like it might be brown or something. So he says, I have known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like the rivers. So this soul of Langston Hughes is very old. He is a old soul. And this old soul has incarnated from time to time this is basically as a poet, he is describing everything that his soul feels. His soul can recall about all those past lifetimes and incarnations that he had lived, and what he has noticed. When he was writing this poem as Langston Hughes, definitely he must be like, his thought process was so deep, or he would be like, this calling of writing a poem was so deep that he could make out how he felt when he saw anything. He would actually connect with the past lives. So that is what, saying that, once you are, or you have lived your life, your soul remembers how much of whatever the soul has seen and applied as wisdom. So, for example, uh, just let me put it this way. In this lifetime, I am Madhu Soni, but in my past lifetimes, I might have been something else, someone else. My identity must have been something else. But in from all those past incarnations, I have learned something. And what is that? I have learned something. In all of my soul incarnations, my soul must have learned something and applied something, must have gained some knowledge. Once I have gained that knowledge, I try to apply it. And when I applied it, it became my soul wisdom. Now that soul wisdom is in my memory, is in my subconscious mind. So whenever I see something related to history, or something that calls me or makes me feel more curious about it, what happens? That means my soul knows about that particular person, people, place, or scenarios, situations, and that makes me more homely, like homesick. That okay, I have lived this and I know about it, and something that makes me feel that this is mine. This is like I know all about it. That means you have lived that and you have done that, and that is what certain times we can also understand with all these things going on in our lives, how we feel attraction towards certain history or certain situations. That actually tells us about our behaviors, our characters, attitudes, who we were, why we are here, what was the reason, and that is why we actually recall all those memories. So our soul has carried all those things. Like in one of my past incarnation had been, somewhere I saw that I am crying. I am crying and I am seeing that somewhere there is river flowing, and this river is flowing. It's like on top, it's as if it's flooding. And the flooding river is basically, there's no one to be seen, and it's like flowing very rough, like basically it was very rough. It's like flowing on top, on the surface of the sand, basically near the coastal areas where the river is down there. But because of the high tide and low tide, what happened? High tide, the the water comes on top near the coastal areas, much higher, right? And that is what vision I was seeing. And I see myself naked there. And I saw that someone from our soul tribe is basically trying to give me. So the lady comes and tells me, hey, don't cry. So I was crying very profuse, like very, I don't know how, but it was like I was crying so much that, I was like as if someone has died or someone has gone, or I lost something of my own. So I was crying. And when I was crying, so this comes, this girl, and she says, hey, let me cover you, because I was all naked. So I was said, okay. So she covers me, and then I'm holding the towel and I'm crying. I don't know what was that, but I could remember that certain times I feel, okay, this is the water that, is had done something to me. Anyway, telling you, I should not have shared that, but anyway. So certain times our dreams and our, thinking, our some remembrance can teach us about what we have went through. So we know so much, but it is only when we go within we can access that, inner understanding. Anyhow, thank you so much. Anybody wishes to share anything, you can go ahead and share, and then we can go into meditation. Yes, Sheelam ji.
Yeah, Atmavandan to all.
Atmanjan Sheelam.
Actually, when I read the poem before you started, I really
Yeah.
could not make out head or tail of it. But after you showed me the poet's photo and everything, what
Yes,
made me realize is this American blacks were much earlier civilization than what they
correct,
are in America, right?
correct.
So he must have sort of trying to claim that from when they were there in Africa
Yeah,
with giving the picture of all the Nile and all that. And when they came to America, I think
correct.
Abraham Lincoln is the one who fought for their rights and stuff,
Yes,
you
yes,
know. So that
yes,
river became golden because their period improved.
yes,
So that's what he is trying to express,
yes, very rightly
from
said.
where they came and what they became. And
Yes,
still that river runs deep. So it's an indirect way of describing how the entire
very
their
nicely
land
said. Yeah,
from where they came and what they
yeah.
happened to them.
Yeah.
This
So
is what
see,
I could.
yeah, no, no, that is very, very right and very right on target. And that is what I also wanted to say. But because, I had this very light inkling of that because I have read about Abraham Lincoln. I also know about New Orleans and the colony he set up. And at that time, when he had these people who were actually used as slaves at that time. So when
Yeah,
he used to fight for their rights, it was
yeah,
not easy at that time. And
yeah.
so when he actually made and set up these colonies, people of those areas were very, very happy. And so the singing is basically,
Yeah.
the happiness that how he had given that base to the Negroes, the African American community, or the
Mm.
now, see, basically everyone has right. Why are they called Negro? They should not be. That's why I said I'm not discriminating anything. I'm just reading what the
That's why I
author's
said
voice is, right?
American black. I said, and when you showed me his picture, I said he himself is American black. So
That is why I
he's
showed. Yeah, that is why I showed. Otherwise, I would not have showed.
no, no. That's why you could make out. Then it made sense to me. Why is describing from Africa suddenly to America? What was this thing?
Because
So
in the past, he must have been an African, and even in the Congo,
no,
he must be
even now
speaking.
he is
Or
a American black only. When you look at him,
no, no, he
he's
is
not.
like that. No, no, what I'm saying,
Uh,
he is
yeah,
like that, and that is why I showed that he was speaking of them, that
yeah,
his
yeah,
roots are from there, and he is that.
yeah.
So,
Uh,
he is not differentiating, but he is like, see, I cannot say to an African American a Negro. I cannot, I should not.
yeah,
But then
yeah,
only an African American can say that. We cannot say
yeah,
that. And
yeah.
it's like I don't know why, but the point is it's there. And so
No,
I don't
because they
even
were
want to say.
discriminated very badly. I
Yeah,
heard. No,
yeah.
see,
And so
that's why
they were
that
not
word
given
was
that.
removed
Yeah,
because they looked down as slaves and they
they
said
were looked down
Negro.
upon, and
So
they were looked down upon as slaves and so many things.
that's
And
why
that
then
is
the word Negro was stopped instead of
yes,
American black, so that to give them a status.
correct.
But
And so
this was
that
to
is
show
why,
from where it originated and where they have landed. That's
correct. Yes,
you know,
yes, very rightly said. Very, very correct. Thank you
very
so much,
beautifully
Hiranji.
described.
Mm,
Thank you.
thank you, thank you. Yes, Nirja ji, go ahead, please.
No, I was about to tell this what I think Shilamji hit it on the target. So both of
Mhm,
you explained it really well. I
mhm.
just, if anybody is interested right now on whether it is Netflix or Prime, I forgot, but all that series is there. So I just finished watching Abe Lincoln's documentary.
Yes,
And
there's a
so,
movie also of Abe Lincoln. And I
yeah,
think it's about some ghostly movie, vampire movie, something. I don't know
no,
what that
this
is.
one is completely how he rose to becoming a president and how he's the one who wrote that bill to stop slavery
Yeah.
and that civil war. But also that one thing I was thinking was that singing, right? As you're looking through this, those black people were also unfortunately targeted when they were alone. So they would sing to convey messages. So when they are working on
Yes.
the farms,
Yeah.
that was a way of conveying without their owners knowing what to do, or if they get trapped or if they're caught alone and they're being tortured, then they would also sing both in and they would convey the message and nobody would know that they're doing. So they had this code thing of singing and conveying messages. But
Yes, yes. They would sing
yeah,
actually. So the movie goes like this, like actually when they were going and they were like the slaves are going to the from south to north or something like that.
yeah,
So that time what happened? They used to sing, they used to make
sing,
bird sounds, they would
yeah,
hide and all those things. And so they would sing in beautiful voices, and so that, and through those songs they would send messages. This is the
yeah.
movie of
Then
Lincoln
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, the reason I was telling that they were sending messages is because if they were caught, they would be like the bird with the wounded wing, or like that thing that is covered on snow. So they would be hurt. So they would sing to convey that secret
Yeah,
messages without everybody knowing, so that they won't be caught.
correct.
Just
Yeah.
wanted to share that.
No, no, very beautiful movie, and one should see, because I have personally, I think this is in 2012 this movie was made, but one should actually go and watch the old movies also. One old movie is also there, how he fought and what he did, and
Yeah,
also the many
and
movies on slavery also,
yeah,
if you want to.
yeah, and so they were trying to escape. Some of them were trying to escape from their slavery, and that's when they would sing. And if they're caught or something, then like the wounded bird, they would
Correct.
like ask for help or know that they've been stuck. Or if somebody sees some of those
Yeah.
people, then they would.
So I think during the daytime they would be like hiding beneath something or
Yeah.
trees or jungles, but during the night time they would travel. So I have actually, so when I was a teacher, I used to go with the children, middle school children. So
Oh yeah.
they have this one book, one school kind of thing, reading going on, and that time I read some of the Abe Lincoln's thing, but it was very, very wonderful. Anyhow, thank you,
Yeah.
Nirja ji. It was very wonderful, and nicely put. Thank you so much. So, anyone else wishes to share anything? You can, masters. Otherwise, we can go straight into meditation, and the time is now right that we can just go and meditate. So, let's sit cross-legged, comfortably, and be okay. Before I go and before I end the meditation, and before, like many people certain times they go. So, just to give you a message, I would like everyone to open your videos for a while, and then we can go into meditation. Give me like 5 minutes to share what I have. So in the upcoming months, masters, this actually from June to July or August, I'll be actually combining both our Hindi and English meditation sessions for Brahma Muhurat intense meditation sessions or intense meditations. Whatever it is, we are going to do that so that I can actually manage both the groups, Hindi and English, and anyone who wishes to join, they can join. So I'm not sure at this time, uh, you know, are we going to do it early in the morning or are we going to do late in the night? So if it is my night time, this 8 o'clock, so for India people, it would be 6:30 a.m. And yeah. So 6:30 a.m. That also is good. And I think, yeah, so one time I'm gonna actually combine both the sessions at one time. That's what I want to do. So what do you guys say? Because see, I'm not giving you any option for any say, but I'm just telling you all. So one day it will be Hindi, one day it will be English, that way. Meaning everyone can join Hindi and English, both the sessions. But the point is, one day I will be guiding in Hindi and one day I'll be guiding in English. Depending on, if you don't understand, just let me know, write it down. But otherwise, what would be California time? Suppose if I'm doing at this time, right? If I'm doing at this time, so very similar to this time. It would be for California time, it would be 6 p.m. For India, it will be 6:30 a.m. Okay. For Eastern time, it is 9 p.m. But for India time, it would be 6:30 a.m. in the morning, right? And CST is 8 p.m. So I believe Texas and Chicago are the same. So I believe all will be okay with this little change that I'm trying to do, because then it will be much easy for me to manage, for at least 2 to 3 months till the time when we have summer going on. And either ways, I can do either morning times or evening time. Evening time will be much better. That's what I'm feeling, so that I can manage both Hindi and English, easily for people. For people, so at this time, Homa ji, you have 6:30 a.m. So then India people can also join at this time. I will put the same flyer in Hindi and English. And for any questions, yeah, and then I can answer, and then yes, Nirja ji.
So I was just looking at the clock to just give you that thing. So it is 7 a.m. in India.
Yeah, now it is 7 a.m. because we already
Yeah.
had spent 30 minutes, right?
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
when we
yeah.
join, so when we
Whichever,
join,
whatever.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it.
yeah.
Got it.
So when we join, it will be 6:30 a.m. from, like, basically India people will be joining at 6:30 a.m. in the morning at their time, India time.
Okay.
For
Yeah,
us, USA people, Chicago people, it will be 8 p.m. For
yeah,
Texas people, it will be 8 p.m. But for Eastern people, New York, New Jersey, right, and North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, these people, for them, it would be 9 p.m., right? As always, like
yeah.
how we, when we start the session, it will be 9 p.m. For people in California, it would be 6 p.m. evening time, right? So California, Seattle, Oregon, all these people will be in 6 p.m. zone. But for people who will be in the Texas and Chicago area, we will be in 8 p.m. zone. Okay. New York time, Jersey time, or North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, they will be in the 9 p.m. zone. Okay. For India people, it will be 6:30 a.m. the next day, basically. Okay. Meaning at the same time. It won't affect your day, basically, I would say, but and it won't affect your time also. So timings wise, India people will be 6:30 a.m. every day. I will be doing a 1 hour or 1.5 hour of meditation. That's it. No speaking, no wisdom sharing, nothing. It will be just plain simple meditation. And from to time, whatever we are doing, we'll be definitely showing you what is happening and what kind of meditations we'll be doing. Definitely, I'll be telling you all that. So, and I would need help if anybody wishes to help me at this time by just giving meditation, nothing else, only meditation. If you all can do, one person, if they want to come and say, okay, I'm gonna give meditation, yes, you can go ahead. You can do it in Hindi and English. Okay, according to you. It's just we just need to adjust. We need to put a music, and the recordings will be definitely done, but maybe it might not be posted, but we will be doing with the live thing also. So that also is another option that we'll be trying to do. So let me know how many of you are ready to do that. Just give me a thumbs up. It's just 1.5 hour of meditation or 1 hour, according to you. If you are done with 1 hour of meditation, you can move. But if you want to sit with us for 1.5 hour, you are happy to do so, masters. Like how we from my time 8 to 9:45, 9, or certain times 10. So basically we do 2 hours certain times with speaking and then meditation, right? But then we will be just doing meditations, no wisdom sharing. Okay. So I hope you guys are happy. For at least during the summer times, people will be on the move. They will be actually, going here and there, or maybe having some travel plans. So definitely this will be good that you don't need to sit, just come, meditate, and go. That's what I'm thinking for 2.5 months. What do you guys say? Any suggestions? Anything that you want to ask, share, speak? This is the time. All good? If you are all good, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Raniji is saying give me thumbs up. Anybody else, masters? All good. Asha ji is good with it. All good. Shilam ji, Nirja ji, Pushpa ji. So same goes for Hindi sessions. Maybe I might be doing, so for India people it would be 6:30 a.m. or maybe I'll increase the time from like how we do to 8, from 8 maybe 7:30 p.m. or something, something like that. So at least we do it from 6 p.m., 6 a.m., sorry, 6 a.m. India time, 6 to 7 a.m. India time, something like that. I'm not sure at this time, masters. I'm really not sure. But or we will be doing the morning time, the uh, how many of you are ready to do in the afternoon? You won't miss the wisdom sessions. It will be more fun, but I'll tell you why it will be more fun. You will get to know very soon. But anybody who wants to let me know about, are you okay with the afternoon time, 3:30, 4 o'clock, or 4:30, 4:30 something? For my time, basically it would be 5:30 p.m. USA time. So 5:30 Chicago time. 5:30 to 6:30 or 7 for New Jersey, it would be evening 6:30 p.m. How many of you are ready for that? So let's give me a, you know, some guidance, masters. If you're ready for that time also, then it will be India time, 4:30 a.m. I'm not sure, so that we'll be free the whole day. Anyway, let's see. So you will come to know. The point is, I need to be comfortable doing that so that I can actually bring those sessions to you so that you can actually be with that energy. Okay. Anyway, let's go and meditate now. I'm all done speaking about that. So, and this will be very soon, coming in the next week or so. Yeah. So we'll see. Yes, definitely, Homaji, I'll try. I'm not promising, but I'm gonna try. Okay. Just try to keep up with us. And why I'm saying is, um, I'll be trying. I can't do two sessions during the summer days. I have to have one session so that I can help everyone. That's what my main motto is. But anyway, so let's begin our meditation, and you will get there. If you really want to, you will make time for it, masters. Try to make time, and I'll also try to make time, okay? So that everyone is comfortable with the same time. So anyhow, now let us relax ourselves. Sit comfortably in a comfortable posture. Sit cross-legged with your feet crisscrossed. Let us crisscross our feet. Let us clasp our hands and fingers. Keep them on our lap. Close our eyes and be with our breath, masters. So at this time, as we are thinking about our breath, the message that had come today from the parable of Maktub, page number 116. This page spoke about the soul journey. It also spoke about how people have fought for their rights and freedom, how far everyone has come. So this poem by Langston Hughes has been a very special poem for all those people who thought that they cannot win a war or they cannot win over something. But finally, they found freedom. The support that they got, not only from the nature, but also they got from their own soul tribe. How the singing, the poem has brought everyone together. Even a person who comes from a very small place can also be victorious, and one day their name will be more and more famous, and they will have a large following. But those were the humble days from where they came, from the time when they had nothing to their name, when they used to live in hut, or when they used to live under the sky, sleep under the sky, just beside the river, or they were very much down and trodden. They had lot of challenges in their life. Still they were living. And that is how we all have been incarnating from time to time, generations to generations. And our journeys have not been easy. So when we look at others, we think that the grass is greener the other side, but we don't know their wars or struggles or challenges. We haven't put our shoes in their, we haven't put our feet in their shoes. Everyone's journey is different, and we should not judge anybody else's journey. For us, it might be easy, but for them, it might have been very challenging. We might have lived our life, which might have been challenging, but in a different way. We had different skills and sets to get out of all those challenges. But the other person might also be carrying different sets of skills. So let us accept everyone. Let us be compassionate and kind towards each other. Let us not put names, but let us sing the songs of strength and motivation. Let us help everyone around us to give them that boost that they need. Let us give them that love and compassion and show them some kindness. We don't know who might come and meet us or who will be on our way to somewhere else, and they might need that motivation. So let us be that lighthouse who shares its light with all the travelers of the sea so that they cannot or they don't forget their way. So as you breathe in, masters, and as you breathe out, you inhale deeply, exhale softly. Every breath has the key to open your consciousness to higher levels. Every breath gives us so much into our lives. Every breath gives us life force to live, to get out of challenge, to get out of our emotional problems. So never give up. Never give up. Times can be hard, times can be very difficult or challenging. But when you set your mind, when you are determined, you will do it. You will come out of it victoriously in flying colors. Always remember that you are made of steel. You are that soul that is powerful, but not weak and not meek. Your soul is very, very tough. So always remember the soul that you carry, the soul that incarnates, has come from generations to generations, incarnations to incarnations, and it has lived so much, had known so much of wisdom that your consciousness and the memories hold this consciousness in your subconscious mind. You know it. You have been there. You have fought. You have come out of it. So never underestimate your journey. Always remember that you are a soul, a beautiful soul, a powerful soul. And that is what your real identity is. So let us go within, masters. Relax your body from head to toe. Relax your facial expressions, your jaws, and relax your hands and shoulders. Take a deep in breath and inflate your lungs with prana. And as you breathe out, let your lungs deflate. Empty them fully, totally. And again, as you breathe in, let your lungs breathe and feel that fullness of your lungs. Feel that how easily your lungs can breathe. This is the way where you can go within, becoming so calm and peaceful, stress free as well when you breathe. So breathe. Breathe in fully, naturally, normally. Let each and every breath take you in deep, deep meditative state. The soul knows how ancient it is, ancient as this world. The soul is also just like the human blood in human veins, older than the flow, so much older than this. Our soul knows the depth of what we hold. Not only that, from whichever part we come, whichever place we come, or the source that we are from, our soul wants to find the same. It yearns for the same source. The heart sings of all those times that seems common to us, very common, but still very curious to find more about it. The days when the heart and mind were young, whether the time was good or not so good, our soul has gone through everything. But our soul yearns for the same time, those happy days, without any stress, without any fear of the unknown. But as we have come so far, we have changed so much. We have become more fearful of all the human ways. We are so much stressed in whatever we do. Something or the other goes. but the soul yearns like the depth of the rivers that flow from the ancient times. So let the soul be free. Don't be fearful. Live the life of your dreams on your own terms. Let the soul find freedom. Let it be free. Let it be limitless. Everything around you is you, and you are everywhere. My dear masters, now very slowly, let us all come back in our body consciousness. Our soul knows the way, and so does this visible body. As you are coming back, let us feel our body from head to toe. Feel your senses and slowly move your fingers of your hands and your toes of your feet. Take a deep in breath, masters, wherever you are. Slowly start your journey back from where it started. But don't forget the depth of your meditation. So as you are breathing in, breathing out, remember, you are a soul on a mission. The mission is to follow your purpose and fulfill your destiny. Be in alignment. So take a deep in breath, masters, and very slow out breath. Always remember that you are needed here on this planet Earth. You have chosen your life. You have made your plans. The point is to let your soul be free, to allow yourself to learn the lessons and to gain a lot of knowledge and wisdom. Be victorious and slowly move towards freedom. But never give up. Let yourself learn those lessons. So very slowly, take a deep in breath, masters, and clasp your hands and fingers. And whenever you feel ready and comfortable, slowly unclasp your hands and keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So, very slowly, masters, you may all come out from your meditation. You can hug yourself, everyone, and say this to yourself: I am love. Within me, around me is love, and whatever I do it with love. I am a soul which is powerful, yet magnificent. And whatever comes to me, it comes to me at the right time, at the right place. The right opportunity comes along with right support, right people. Whatever serves my highest good always comes through. And whatever is not serving my highest good, whatever energies are giving me hard time, all are removed from my life. That does not serve my highest good. If anybody is giving me challenges or which is not in my soul lesson, remove that from my surroundings. I surrender to you, my divine, and I surrender for all those things which is not possible for me to take care. I give you all my worries, my care, my challenges, and I release myself from all these burdens. I give you my burdens, dear Lord. Help me and secure me, steadfast me with your prayers, with your energies and consciousness. Hold me in your arms, dear Lord. Keep me totally safe and secure, and provide me with unconditional love, safety, security, compassion, and kindness. And take me through all those things that are giving me challenges or hard times, which are not meant for me. Yet you are the caretaker. So help me and save me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So, Masters, welcome back, everyone. If anyone has anything to share, speak, or any experiences that you want to, go ahead at this time if you want to, and we can share with each other. Anybody has anything to share, speak at this time, Masters? Unmute option if you want. There, Masters. Anyone has anything to share, speak? Shilamji, you want to share something?
Nothing much about the poem. I was just thinking when their origin, when they were where they were happy with, the hut by the river and went to sleep.
That's
Whereas,
what I said. That, whatever the times were, good or bad, doesn't matter. It was just because you want your those days when you were so free,
yeah,
whatever, like you have even a little only, you don't have too much, but still at that time, your
there was
soul
peace.
was free and peaceful.
Mm,
So your soul
mm,
yearns for the same things, basically.
yeah, yeah,
Even if you have eaten salt with rice, I would say you would yearn for the
yeah,
same thing because
yeah,
that was the happy time,
yeah.
and that has a different level of sweetness to it,
Mm.
right? The salty can be sweet too.
And their life was really very difficult.
Yeah.
So from where they went and struggled just to get that freedom.
Just
It's a very
imagine when
beautiful,
you were
yeah,
like a child. Just imagine,
mhm,
Sheelamji, when you were child. Remember your childhood days. You must
yeah,
be like roaming about in those jungles, here and there, forest, somewhere, wherever near our house, hometowns, wherever
yeah,
it was.
yeah,
But whether we were, we did not wearing slippers or we were running here and there, but still we were. Thank you, Raniji. But still we were what we were doing. We were actually having fun, having freedom, having peace of mind, totally stress free, happy go lucky kind of people and laughing, smiling on small, small things, or just being very happy and feeling that freedom of
yeah.
heart and
Very
mind,
true. Very
right?
true.
So my heart yearns for the same things, that if somebody tells me go to your hometown and live that same time period when you were in that time, for a while, definitely you are not stuck there. You cannot do the same thing again, but you really want to go there at that time period, which actually you would yearn for. You are still yearning. I'm yearning for that time, certain times, I'll just tell you a picture that just think about it. In my hometown where I was born and brought up, we used to live in factory quarters at that time. My mother and father both were working in the factory. So my house was very near to the mountain areas. 1 kilometer, just 1 kilometer. Okay, this was very near. And that 1 kilometer, I would run and, I would just be there on the mountain top running there, going there, and even the afternoon time when I had come from school and my father has, left us there in the home, and we had our nanny there. So my mother would feed me, and then she would just let the nanny, take care of us, and then she will go to work, and my father too. And one day, my father comes and he sees that the children are not there, but the nanny is there sleeping.
Mm.
So we would make sure the nanny sleeps and then we will go and run. So we ran to the mountain and we were on top of the mountain. And my father was calling us from there because he came home and he saw that there was the children. Where are the children? And so he was very angry at my nanny. And then she said that I don't know where they are. I was sleeping. I was making them sleep. And so what we used to do when she sleeps, we would go and run and come back. But one day, and we were so small. We were like, maybe I was 4 or 5 years old or something. And my sister was 2 years younger than me. So just imagine I would take care, like I would hold her hand and I would run. And so there on the mountain tops, even in the morning times also, what used to happen? They had these two mountains coming and meeting, right? So where these two mountains come and meet. So it forms like a slide or
Well,
valley kind of thing, right? So
mm,
that is where I would slide down and I would see lot of crystals that are now so costly. I would see those crystals. I would pick them up. I would see, I got this. And the other person would tell me, my friends, oh, see, I got this. And so when you have to come from there, you cannot pick all those stones, right? Because it's an everyday thing. You keep it there. It's okay. Doesn't matter. It's a stone. Because my father would, shout at me, why you are bringing stones at home? So we would just leave it there. But we would actually have like shiny stones, quartz crystal, and all those things. I would see them. Even Micah also, just imagine on the mountaintop. So I would give anything to just spend few, like even for me to step on that land for 10, 15 minutes, I would give something. That is how you feel that yearning. Those were the days. I
I
really
know.
cherish those days. Oh my God. That's the personal story from my life. And
Which place was that, Madhuji?
Jabalpur.
Oh, Jabalpur. Okay.
Yeah, Jabalpur is a place where all around the place it's mountains. So the name of that place was Jabalpur because of the stones that were there when any lava or any mountain like igneous rock formations happened. So
Yeah.
there were a lot of mountains, and on top of those mountains there were this big forts from the Britishers' time. And
Uh-huh.
so those forts were also there, and Rani Durgavati Killa is there. So, um, anyhow, the point is, um, they were like the mountains would become so green in during the rainy season, and even the summer days. 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, we would go out to walk on the areas. Here and there we'll go try to, uh, you know, go up on the mountain. By 5, we would reach there, and then we would be there. Just imagine, we would be there. So very, very beautiful times. And then I would sit on top of the mountain, like feeding myself that beautiful, fresh, crisp air in the morning air. And then the open sky, the sun is going to come out, still very pink and peachy kind of sky. And then on top of that, birds are cawing and flying. And then looking at all the grass fields, everywhere, buildings and buildings this side and the mountain area that side. Oh my God. So that was very, very interesting. So anyhow, thank you so much. I'm just sharing. Sonalji, anything that you want to share? Okay. Chalo then, masters, will definitely meet tomorrow. And but thank you so much, everyone, for coming here and joining with the meditation. Tomorrow again we'll meet, and I'll let you know when the the how to say the combining of the two groups happens. Okay, so just letting you all know. So take care, stay blessed, stay happy, and stay vibrant. And let us meditate every day regularly together. Okay, and also get the benefit of the two groups coming together. So thank you so much. Take care and stay blessed. Good night, masters. Have a good day. Thank you.